I'm so excited because today we are going to be making homemade gingerbread houses. So gingerbread houses originate in Germany, and today, although we're not going to be making German gingerbread houses, we are going to be making a super cute candy gingerbread. These gingerbread houses are so cute and so simple to make, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make a super simple candy gingerbread house. So let's get started. Okay, so to get started, we are going to need some gingerbread dough. So here is my dough. I just pulled this out of the fridge, and you can either choose to leave this in the fridge overnight, or if you're in a rush, you can pop it in the freezer for a couple minutes. This makes the dough incredibly easy to work with. Next, you'll need to pull out some flour. This helps to prevent sticking. Now, I'm using some all-purpose flour that I got at my local grocery store, but you can also use any sort of flour that works best for you. Next, you want to take that flour and rub it all over your countertop. This will prevent sticking and help the dough so that it will be easy to lift on and off your countertop. So I'm using my own pre-made dough, but if you want to make it at home, I'll leave the link down below for the recipe on our website. So next, you'll want to take your dough out of the plastic wrap or a bowl if you just made it, and you want to pat it out onto your surface to flatten it. This will make rolling it out a lot simpler. Next, you want to take your dough and flip it over and continue to pat it out. Then, coat the rolling pin in flour and roll out the dough. Now, once it's at the right thickness, like this, it's time to cut out our shapes. You can use the shape templates on our blog, and I'll link that down below for you guys. Here, these are the shapes that I cut out. Here, you can see that I've cut out one base shape, which is larger than the rest of these panels. And I've also cut out these two side panels with the top points cut off, and here are the two pointy side panels. These will be the front and back of our house, along with the sides and the bottom. If you choose not to use their templates, you can use the ruler to make sure everything stays even. Now, put those in the oven to bake at the temperature listed on our blog down below. Next, we are going to make the frosting. So here is everything that we will need for this. You will need powdered sugar, also known as icing sugar, and some butter. Now, I am choosing to use some dairy-free butter, but you can always use whatever type of butter works best for you. And I'm also using some dairy-free milk as well, but of course, you can always change our recipe. Don't forget to get a bowl, spoon, and some measuring utensils, specifically measuring spoons. First, add the sugar to your bowl. You can also use a sieve to make sure that there are no clumps in your powdered sugar. Next, cream in the butter. And finally, add a tablespoon of milk. Of course, you can always add more or less depending on the texture that you're aiming for. Here, I'm aiming for a thick texture. Finally, mix everything together until it is creamy and smooth, like this. See how it just makes stiff peaks and holds its shape? That's exactly what we're aiming for to help keep everything firm. Now, add it into your piping bag. You can choose to use a cup to help support everything. And close it up. Now we've got our piping bag ready. Make sure to twist the end so that no icing leaks out. So now that the gingerbread is baked, let's add some decorations. I'm choosing to add decoration before I assemble the pieces, but you can always choose to do whatever you like. So now I'm going to start adding some decorations. To add fine detail, cut your piping bag tip very small, or use a fine piping tip. So here I'm adding on the door, a little doorknob, some windows, and some extra detail and decoration. Here, I'm also going to add on some extra details, like icing around the windows. I'm also choosing to add some icing at the top. Have fun with it. Get creative and make it your own. Now I'm going to pipe some icing on the base and then add the wall and hold it in place until it's firm. So that was my original idea, but things didn't end up going to plan. So instead, I decided to use some hot sugar syrup, which again, the recipe will be on our website and I'll leave a link down below. So here I'm using the sugar syrup and I'm using the same type of technique, except instead of icing, I'm using this caramel-like syrup. And do this repeatedly until each wall is in place. Now the sugar syrup will be really hot, so take your time, and you're also welcome to wear gloves if you like. Now once your house is structured and everything is cool, the house should stand like this. Now it's time to use some more of that syrup and attach the roof. Again, be careful because this will be hot, but once it's cool, then your house will be finished. Now, if anything feels loose, make sure to add some more syrup so that it's stable. So I think our house is already looking great, but I think it needs a pinch more decoration. Now you can choose to leave it like this, or you can spoon some more frosting on top. You're also welcome to use that piping bag to add specialty details. Once the roof is frosted, you can add some candies. I'll leave a link down below in the description box so you can see what kind of candies I'm using, but you're also welcome to use any sort of candies of your choice. So here is our finished gingerbread house. I think this house turned out amazing. I love the little candy detail. I think this is just such a fun, creative activity to do during the winter holidays. I think it just looks fantastic and I really love how it turned out. If you tried making this gingerbread yourself, I would love to hear how it went in the comments down below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Emily's Home Life, signing off. Ew, was that a dog hair? Oh. Oops. Oh, okay, let's make that look like it was on purpose. Okay, yeah. No, this isn't working out. Oh, stuck. No.
Hello! Thanks so much for watching our video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share.
Like this video so we know what kind of videos you like to see. Share so your friends can enjoy this video too. And subscribe.
Thanks so much for watching.
Bye!